Is South Africa preparing for one of the biggest comebacks in rugby history? It appears so. The South African Rugby Union has reportedly decided to engage with World Rugby to explore the possibility of bidding for the 2035 Men's Rugby World Cup. What makes this development fascinating is the sudden change in direction. Earlier in 2025, officials had clearly stated that hosting another Rugby World Cup was financially out of reach for the country. But now, that statement seems to be fading into the background as a new wave of optimism begins to rise. If South Africa takes the bold step to bid, it would mark a powerful moment in sporting history. The last time they hosted was in 1995, a year that holds legendary status not just in South African rugby, but in global sports culture. That was the year Francois Pienaar lifted the Webb Ellis Cup in front of a roaring home crowd, with then-President Nelson Mandela handing him the trophy wearing the Springbok jersey. It was more than a rugby victory, it was a symbol of unity for an entire nation. South Africa tried again for the 2023 World Cup and were very close to winning the rights, but in a dramatic turn, France took the honor. Now, 2035 presents a new opportunity, but the challenge is greater than ever. Hosting a Rugby World Cup requires massive infrastructure, global standard stadiums, and most importantly, government backing. At this stage, it's still unclear whether the South African government will agree to support the bid financially. Meanwhile, the competition is heating up. Japan, hosts of the incredible 2019 World Cup, has already confirmed that they will be bidding for 2035. And if Japan is in, you can be sure other nations will follow. World Rugby has officially opened the bidding process, with countries expected to express their interest next month. Then, in 2026, detailed application documents will be submitted, followed by inspection tours and feasibility checks. By May 2027, a preferred host will be identified, and in November 2027, the world will finally know where the 2035 Rugby World Cup will be played. So now, all eyes are on South Africa. Will they step forward with confidence, reigniting the spirit of 1995? Or will financial obstacles force them to step back once again? One thing is certain: if South Africa enters the race, the battle to host 2035 will be one of the most exciting in rugby history. What do you think? Should the Rugby World Cup return to South African soil? Or is it time for another nation to create their own legacy? Share your thoughts. The countdown to 2035 has already begun.